Once again.
Hello again, Jimmy here at O'Reilly's. We'll come to look at this Citroen C3. It's got a problem with the DPF and particle filter, risk of clogging fault, service light on the dash. It's had the DPF cleaned, it's been in a garage, I've been told 5 or 6 times. They've changed the additive tank, they've changed various other items, but they can't get to the bottom of getting rid of this fault, so we're going to have a look, see if we can get to the bottom of it. We're inside the car, and if we start it up, put it in neutral. So we don't have a management light on here, just a service warning. And then we get a message here, risk of particle filter clogging. And sometimes there is another one that comes up as well. There you go. Engine fault, repair needed. So we've opened the glove box here, plugged in the diagnostic port, and here we are going to go to Citroen and run a diagnostic scan on it. And we're going to do an auto scan. Before this even goes up, I have a feeling that it's going to be something to do with the pad fluid or the DPF additive fluid. Usually when they're low you get that message. The BSI engine ECU now. This is going to take some time, I think, so we'll just let them run through and then start again once it's finished. Okay, so we're done at 100%. Let's go in and read, see what we've got. Turn ignition off and on again to confirm. Okay, off, on, okay. This is a little message there, they can vary with vehicle, we already know that. Trouble codes, oil gauge fault, unexpected reinitialization from the BSI, fault, diesel additive, pump control. Now let's go back to the other faults that are listed in the other areas. We're back here, we're going to go in and read the engine faults. Ancillary drive belt worn, ancillary drive belt brake imminent. I've never seen that fault before. And we've got the additive quality multiplex pump fault, turbocharger. Alright, so what I think at the minute is with this particular vehicle, it's been parked for over a year and it wouldn't start. It's just had a replacement battery, and there's all sorts of faults here. ABS distill, blah 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 blah. I think we're going to clear everything and just take it for a drive again and make sure that some of these faults are actually coming back and they haven't been caused by the flat battery. So we'll clear all of these. So now that's all done. There is some faults remaining, so we'll go in and check those. Do that on and off again. Okay. Oil gauge and diesel additive pump control. So looks like there's a fault with the additive pump, which is going to be a Citroen part only as well, unfortunately, if it is that. But we'll take it for a test drive as well, and we'll maybe take the pump off, take the tank off and have a look at it. We come underneath the driver's side, rear wheel arch. We should be able to see the additive tank, which is just there. Got the additive tank here. This is one of the pipes that lead out of it. The only thing we can do, I suppose, is test that there's power there, and it's maybe going to need a replacement one of these pumps. Okay, so we've disconnected the pipe here and just undone this little bolt. Now we can take it down. We've got one bolt there. Once this little tank is down, there's a bag inside, and it is full, which is good. So the problem is not with that. So here, looking at the tank, we've disconnected this pump, and we're just gonna maybe open it up, see if we can see anything visibly wrong with it. So here it looks like the little pump here. We've got some little tab clips. Lift these up. I don't want it at the front there. And look what it is, just a tiny little motor. Tiny little 12-volt motor. Let's see if that can come out. Yep. Looks like it connects to the wheel, which turns this. Well, let's see if we can get some power onto this and see if the wheel's turning. Okay, so we've got a little 9-volt battery here, and I'm gonna disconnect these wires. And we'll connect them up to this. So we've got negative on this side, positive on this side. You can see the motor is working perfectly fine there. So we know that motor is working. I'm going to put it back together. I don't know if maybe there's a problem with the way it was sitting on this. I'm not really 100% sure how that was working, but it was basically on there. So it's like a terminal spinning to rub these little notches here. You've got a big one, a little bit smaller, then it goes smaller, smaller. Sort of like the old style indicator switch that you have on some older cars, where your indicator would go from one side and sweep across. It would work on a motor like that. But I think we're going to see if we can get this sitting correctly on here and put it back together. See how it goes. Just these little connections in here, just giving them a little bit of a rub up. It's got some white grease on there. On the wheel here, you can see there's some it's like a little piece of metal there. I don't know what that's for. You've got some raises. You've got little raises here and there, which obviously turn against something. Part of this here. I've not taken one of these apart before, so not really familiar with it, but we're just going to stick it back in now. It doesn't look very it's not the best looking design how it works. It doesn't really sit very well, but stick this back on. So we know this pump is working, so we don't need to waste any money trying to buy one. Maybe there's a problem with the BSI signal. I think what we'll try and do is go back on our diagnostics and try to do some readaptions and that. Get it all back together. So what it looks like to me is that somebody has put a new additive tank on it, but maybe they haven't told it it's had a new one. There we go, replacement parts. So we'll go in here and see if we can tell it. Maybe the option's not here for that, but we'll find out. Is it Euro 6? No, I think this is a Euro 5. So we'll just go through some of these and then we'll see if we've got the option for it. We've found one of our menus here for, we've got programmed remaining amount of additive that's left. Check there, maybe that wasn't done in the last time. How many litres are in the bag? I'll have to check on that and then put the correct amount in. Can't see any definites on that anywhere, but I'd say it's somewhere around the 2000 millilitres. So that's done. We can press OK. We've got another option here for replacement of the additive tank or pump. Turn the ignition off. Information procedure as is due to prime the pipes empty during the operation. Yeah. So we did have it off anyway, so it's a good idea to do this. Learning completed. That's that one done. So now we're just going to try and clear the codes. See if they can clear this time. Multiplex pump is still there. Okay, so we've tried to clear the fault through this ECU, engine ECU. We've done it in the built-in systems BSI, and it's not worked. But when we slip down a little bit here, we found another way in, which is specifically for the fuel additive pump. When we were in the engine ECU, we noticed after we cleared it, it says to also go in directly to the additive pump ECU, so it's got its own one, but it's not showing any faults there, which is strange. So we'll go in here, special function, I'll click the pack special parts replacement, additive tank replacement and additive pump. So we're gonna readapt both of these. Additive tank should also be checked also. Additive pump. Okay. So we're trying to get rid of that service light there. Remaining product in the additive tank 100. Let's press OK on that. Yes. So that's, it looks like we've done there. We're going to go back. Now let's switch the ignition off. Start up. Now that we've reset it in the diesel fuel additive pump section here, we're going to do quick arrays and now see if that clears all of the lights and warnings that we're getting. There's a fault in the automatic gearbox. But alright, so all of that's passed. And looks like our service light has gone.
Pre-order the Galaxy Z Fold 3 and Z Flip 3 at Samsung.com today. Get ready to...
Yep. Service light's gone. And we're not getting the DPF risk of blockage here anymore. Fuel level too low. And that's it. It's the only warning we're getting. So it's a good result. We're all done on it. And we'll take it for a drive anyway just to make sure. But all looks okay.